What's the damn deal? What's the damn deal? Welcome back to the Angry Black Man Podcast with your favorite host, Bread Man, episode 5. Now I know you guys are wondering, why are the lights off on the set? What is up with the notary public sign? Well, let me fill you in. Okay, can you help me out here?
A notary public is an official of integrity appointed by state government to serve the public as an impartial witness in performing a variety of official fraud deterrent acts.
Let me say that last part one more time.
An impartial witness serving the public in performing a variety of official fraud deterrent acts.
This is where I come in. Because you motherfuckers need some deterrent. You motherfuckers, you motherfuckers need some deterrent. Tom Brady? Did Tom Brady say the word nigga? Is Nikki Minaj out here cooning? And why has a video clip of a woman beating her black son at school gone viral? Huh. Oh. And last but not least, is Kanye using his dad, or is Kanye's dad using him? These are some of the things we come to get straight tonight. Cause you motherfuckers can't seem to figure this shit out on your own. Cause you motherfuckers can't seem to figure this shit out on your own. So Bread Man, Bread Man, with the Angry Black Man Podcast, is here to help you guys out tonight. So shall we begin, Kay?
Let's go, let's do it.
Let's go ahead and get straight into the first topic, okay? Is Kanye using his dad, or is Kanye's dad using him? Kay, do you have that story pulled up for us?
Yes, I have it up, and it is basically Kanye West released his new music video for Follow God this past Friday, and he has a special guest star, which is his dad. So it shows that both of them in Wyoming together in the snow, you know, reconnecting, just kind of having father-son moments. Kanye is quoted as saying, "It took me 42 years to realize that my dad is my best friend." The two have previously been estranged for many, many years.
Blah, 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 blah. That's pretty much all I heard. No disrespect to my wonderful assistant Kay, but when it comes to Kanye, that shit starts sounding like Charlie Brown talk to me. You understand? I'm tired of this shit. But as always, Bread Man gotta come out here and give you niggas the real. Okay? Okay? So Kay, I'll ask you, have you seen the video?
I've seen clips of it, definitely.
What was your first reaction to the video?
Fake, typical Kanye Kardashian, doing anything for followers.
So you believe that this man would fake a relationship with his father for what? Instagram followers?
For cash, for his church Sunday service to get more bookings.
There we go. There we go. Right back to the church. I just told you niggas last week. Here we are, right back at the church. Right? Okay? So this doesn't surprise me one bit. Now, I haven't seen Kanye's father his whole career. Not when he first came out, Not a few years after he came out. Not when his mama died. Not when he married Kim Kardashian. I've never seen or heard anything about this nigga's father. But I tell you what, I can tell you this much. The nigga daddy been there the whole time. Y'all gonna believe this man telling you it took him 42 years to reconnect with his father? That's a goddamn lie. That's a goddamn lie. Let me tell you something. Ever since this nigga been on, this nigga Pop been back in the picture. Cause that's how it work. Right? Right? The young son, the young prodigy. Comes into acclaim fame. Astronomical wealth. Now I'm the head of the family. Now I make the calls. So you niggas can buy that bullshit about, oh, it took me 42 years to reconnect with my father. Oh, look at me, Jesus is king. The love of Jesus is showing me how to forgive my father. That's been here the whole fucking time. This nigga been watching Kanye act a goddamn fool the entire time. And you want me to respect this? You want Breadman to pay attention? Come on, man. Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it funky. Shame on his dad. Shame on his father. My nigga, you should have just stood in the shadows. You should have just stayed in the shadows where you were. You should have stayed playing the background. Fucking these young hoes. All in the strip club. Right? Bro, you unseen, unheard. You was good. Matter of fact, that's what I need you to do. Kanye's father, I don't even know his name. Does he have a name? Does he have a name, Kay?
Ray West.
Ray West, I need you to sit your ass down. Ray West, I need you to sit your old ass down. You ain't said shit all this time. You ain't gonna say shit now. And you ain't never gonna say shit. You're not being a father right now. This nigga Kanye, 45 years old, almost 50 years old, and you and Mr. Ray West, you still being a deadbeat father. You still a deadbeat father. Damn, Brad. Damn. How you gonna go in on that man daddy like that? You don't know that man daddy? I don't need to. I know Kanye. I've been watching Kanye for the last 5, 6, 7 years. I don't need to know his daddy. I don't need to know his daddy. I see Kanye. Right? And at whoever's expense, it doesn't matter. You're going to do, Mr. Ray West, whatever it takes to keep that gravy train going. If I'm lying, Somebody please let me know. So let me get this straight, Kanye. Let me get this straight, Yeezy. Let me get this straight, Jesus. Okay, Yeezus. Let me get this straight. You think you're gonna garner some attention, some love from me, cause you getting this fucking dirt buggy in Wyoming and riding around with your father spitting out old ass recycled ass cliches. Old ass recycled ass cliches. This is your rollout. Help me out, Kay. Help me out, cause I think niggas missed it. Help me out, Kay. Can you run that shit real quick?
Yeah, this is the intro to the video Follow God.
I'm reminded of the first time my children ever got an opportunity to be in snow. And when we walked outside in the snow, they were very fearful in terms of the steps that they would take.
Damn, that sounds
And
deep.
what I did was I walked in front of them and I took steps. And I said to them, instead of creating your own footprints, walk in the footprints that I've already made.
I bet a lot of you niggas thought that was hard when you first saw that. A lot of you niggas was probably like crying and shit. Like, a lot of you niggas thought that was a hard intro to the video, right? Right? I thought it was straight up bullshit. Can you help the people out one more time, Kay?
Yes. Audio from Footprints in the Sand.
And for each scene, I noticed two sets of footprints in the sand. One belonged to me, and the other to the Lord.
Does this sound familiar? Do we not just hear this bullshit from Ray West? Well, I'll be goddamn. Like father, like motherfucking son. Niggas hitting y'all with the same ooty wop. The same script. Nigga recycling cliches and shit. In the name of the Lord. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus, I mean. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Look, I don't know who's using who, but I'm gonna just end on this note. Ray West, sit your old ass down. Please. It only takes one to coon. And Kanye, your son, is an ultra coon. So he don't need your help. So sit your old ass down with them old ass recycled cliches. Can we hear that one more time? Can we hear that one? Can we hear that one more time? Okay, just to make sure I'm not tripping. Cause niggas gonna be like, oh, Brad, you went too hard. Let me hear that shit one more time.
All right.
Let me hear Mr. Ray West talk about Kanye when he was young.
Today, I'm reminded of the first time my children ever got an opportunity to be in snow. And when we walked outside in the snow, they were very fearful in terms of the steps that they would take. And what I did was I walked in front of them and I took steps. And I said to them, instead of creating your own footprints, walk in the footprints that I've already made.
Stop. So Ray West is God now. all them doctors' offices and fucking DPS offices and fucking hotels and counselors' offices. Everyone that's seen this bum ass cliche, I've been wondering where it came from. Are these really the words of God? Right? No. It's the words of Ray West, Kanye's father. Kanye's father is God, y'all. That's why Kanye is Jesus. It's all coming together. Kanye's father is really God. and that's why we call Kanye Jesus. That's why y'all call him Jesus. Let me hear that original real quick. Can you give me that original?
Oh yeah.
Kanye's father is really God. I just want y'all to know. All them times y'all went to the nurses, to the doctor, and you was waiting. All the times you went to the principal's office and you looked up at the wall, you saw that fucking sign. That was really Kanye's father who wrote that the whole time. We should be paying that man.
And for each scene, I noticed 2 sets of footprints.
Kanye daddy wrote this.
One belonged to me, and the other to the Lord.
Kanye daddy wrote this.
And after the last scene of my life flashed before me,
That's enough. Hey man, let's give Mr. Ray West his credit. You understand? Let's give Mr. Ray West his credit for that for the footstep bars that we've been getting all this time. Now, next on my hit list is Tom Brady, the New England Patriots quarterback. Did Tom Brady say the word nigger? Now, before I get into this, you understand, I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there. We haven't seen much news coverage about this. The coverage about this has been very, very minimal. So we're going to take our time and put this out here because here at the Angry Black Man Podcast, we like to make sure that we get things right. We like facts here because we don't like people to, oh, he's all emotional, right? He's all caught up in No. We like to bring it in first and make sure we get the facts laid out. You understand? That's why we have my assistant Kay here to make sure we get the facts laid out, right? So we're gonna take our time. Kay, do you have this clip pulled up?
Yes. I have it.
Okay. Now YouTube, all my viewers out here, right? I want y'all to listen close. We can't show it, but I want y'all to listen close. Let's go.
Oh man, I gotta bring you here. They know you're my kryptonite. They gotta bring you here.
Stop right there. Now, for those of you who really can't hear, or maybe you can hear it and you don't, let me give you some context. But before somebody else try to give it to you, let me give you the context, okay? Tom Brady is in I think it's halftime of a football game, and he's coming through the tunnel. And as you know, the athletes out there, when you all come through the tunnel, there are a lot of people that hang out in the tunnel. And one of these people that were hanging out in the tunnel happened to be a Hall of Famer strong safety, Eric Reed, a black man. Right? Was there awaiting Tom Brady to give him congratulations or show him some love. And this is how he was greeted by Tom Brady. Let's go.
I gotta bring you here. They know you're my kryptonite. They gotta bring you here.
I know you're my kryptonite nigga. Check that. You know you're my kryptonite nigga. You know you're my kryptonite nigga. What did you hear, Kay?
Yeah, it's hard to tell,
What did you hear?
It's either and or it's the N-word. So the N-word could definitely have slid in there. It's hard to see his face. It seems like he's pumped
What
up.
else? Let's play it one more time then. Let's play it one more time.
Oh man, I gotta bring you here. They know you're my kryptonite. They gotta bring you here.
Now, what are you confused about? What's debatable in that? What are you not clear about?
Did Tom Brady use the N-word?
Okay, so what do you think he could have said
There's
without in place of what you heard? What do you think we could be mistaken it for?
and
So say the phrase.
They know you're my kryptonite, and they've got to bring you back.
So play that again and let's see if that's what it sounds like.
Oh man, I gotta bring you here. They know you're my kryptonite, and they gotta bring you here. Oh man.
So for those of you who still may be a little bit on the fence or still in denial, let me go ahead and fill you guys in on exactly what was said and why it was said. And the reason that I can fill you guys in on this is, one, I'm an ex-football player. I played high school football. I played high school football, and I played D1 football for 4 years. We don't need to get on my history. Y'all can look that up. That's facts. So I'm gonna tell you what was said by Tom Brady, and I'm gonna tell you why. Quote, "You know you're my kryptonite, nigga." End of quote. I say it again. Quote, "You know you're my kryptonite, nigga." End of quote. Then he dabbed him up and gave him a hug. Now, for those of you who might be confused or why he would say that, let me tell you why. He was giving them props. Yes, he called them nigga, right? But he tried to use it in the way that we use it as a term of endearment. And this is how I know this. When he prefaced the statement by saying, "You know you're my kryptonite," what that means in football terms is, I'm Tom Brady. I'm Superman. I'm unstoppable. I'm the most decorated and respected athlete of all time. I'm the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm a future Hall of Famer. And I'm calling you my kryptonite because you're the only person out of all my years that was able to take me down, that was able to do damage, that was able to get a sack, that was able to fluster me, that was able to take me out my game, that was able to cripple Superman. So yes, Eric Reed, you know you're my kryptonite, nigga. Now y'all saying, where does the word nigga come from? Why? I don't know. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. I can tell you what he said. Right? I don't know if Tom Brady uses that language often. I don't know. I know that's what he said right then and there. I'm not finna waste no time in getting into the politics of who can he say it? Does he say it all the time? Is he able? I'm not finna do it. Cause if you come around me, my nigga, talking that shit, I'm gonna knock your motherfucking ass out. I don't care if you're giving me credit or not. Nigga, I'd have skirted your ass. Soon as, you know you my kryptonite, nigga, and he come in and give me that skirt. I'd have skirted your ass on national television, nigga. So nah, we're not finna have that discussion on my show. The title of the show is called, just in case y'all don't know, it's called The Angry Black Man Podcast with your favorite host, Breadman. So I'm just here to report and make it clear about what was said, and give you guys a little detail and a little background, so you guys can understand exactly what was said. But yes, Tom Brady did say the word nigga. And I just want to tell Tom Brady that if you want to use that language and you want to say that word, that's cool. But the price is, since you like Donald Trump so much, since you like to wear the Let's Make America Great Again hats, okay, Tom Brady, let's make America great again. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Tom Brady, you can continue to use the word nigga just as long as you let every black man who chooses grabbed Giselle by the pussy. How about that? Let's make it a little even. That's cool. That's cool. You want to be taboo? You want to live out the box? You want to show how cool you are? You can have that, Tom. Being the greatest quarterback of all time is not enough. That wasn't enough for you. Right? Right? Being the most decorated athlete of all time, that wasn't good enough for you. Niggas disrespecting you off top. That wasn't good enough for you. The man waiting in the tunnel for you to show you love, right? Respect already there. That wasn't good enough for you. You had to say the word nigga. You tried. You put a little sauce on it. I give you credit for that. I will give him credit for that. He said the word properly. The nigga said the word so properly, he still got motherfuckers out here like confused with whether he said it or not. Only real niggas know off top he said nigga. Because he said it damn near just like a nigga. I give him props for that. I will give Tom Brady props for that. But if this is what we're going to do, Tom Brady, you have to, by law, by bread law, you have to let every black man grab your wife, Giselle, by the pussy. Not because I'm trying to be nasty or we are animals, we Mandigo crazy men. No, not nothing like that. It's simply because Donald Trump says it's the American way. That's your man's. So again, somebody, if anybody got can get to Tom Brady, if y'all get to his, DM or anybody got his number, well, hey, send him this clip. Let him know that Brad put the word out. Tom Brady can say the word nigga as long as every black man gets to grab his wife Giselle by the pussy. Let's do it like that. Moving on. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to take time out to do a special segment on the show that I created last week. You see, I got a lot of interesting feedback, some good, some negative, about the term coon that I was using, right? It's interesting that the only people that was concerned about me using the term coon and talking about the term coon was black people. Secondly, it immediately made me come up with a special segment for this podcast. You want to know what it's called, Kay?
What's it called?
Coon of the Week. Ladies and gentlemen, the Angry Black Man Podcast with your favorite host, Breadman, wants you to get ready for my favorite segment of the podcast, Coon of the Week. Coon of the Week. Let's see who we have this week. Who's the special recipient this week? So, ladies and gentlemen, Coon of the Week this week is Nikki Minaj. That's right, I said it. Coon of the Week is Nikki Minaj. Kay, can you please help me out with this story, please?
Yeah, so Nikki Minaj is basically being put on blast for tweeting how she prefers white media over black media. So her tweet reads that what the white people post, and then the symbol greater than, what the blacks, mind you, only post the few seconds where I raise my voice to push the narrative.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again? I didn't understand what you were saying about the blacks part. What is that? What are you talking
She's
about?
just referring to, she's saying white people.
Oh, so she's talking
is greater
about when she
than,
said the black. She's
quote,
talking about black people
the
as a race.
blacks.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can continue.
The blacks. And so fans are just wondering, like you said, who are the blacks? What does she mean by the blacks? And it's a much different story than several years ago when she was repping being black, saying how white media was portraying her as the angry black woman. And now she is saying that white people are listen to her music, they buy her music, and they are her true fans.
Okay, we can stop right there. Thank you, Kay. Now, we don't have to dig too deep for this. We don't have to go down a rabbit hole for this one. It is what it is. She's the coon of the week. She's the coon of the week. The blacks. Is that what we are now, Nicki Minaj? Is that what you've reduced the barbs to? The blacks? Is this what you've reduced everyone who's put you on, who's catapulted you to where you are now? We just the blacks now. Matter of fact, I got an even better question. Is that where you are now? Just a black? Are you part of the blacks? Oh no, let me guess. See, this is what Breadman. This is what Breadman is necessary. Cause I be putting niggas on game. You understand? I be making shit clear for niggas who really don't understand or really don't have the whole picture. So let me help you motherfuckers understand what's going on with the coon of the week, Nicki Minaj. Okay? When she speaks this way about the quote unquote blacks. Right? When she speaks against the blacks as if she's not black herself. Let me tell you something. The only time you've heard Nicki Minaj talk about being a black female is when she's pushing back on being a black female. I'm gonna say this again because I want everybody to understand what Bread is finna take y'all, because I don't think y'all ready for this. The only time we've ever heard Nicki Minaj talking about being a black woman is when she was actively pushing back against being the quote-unquote angry black woman. This is the only time I've heard her say, I'm a black woman. It's when she going up on somebody, right, about them trying to turn her in to the angry black woman. She don't come back and say, I'm a smart black woman. I'm a smart, beautiful black queen. She don't come back and say that. She just makes it her business, right? Her first priority to let you niggas know that she is not the angry black woman. That's the only time you've heard Nicki Minaj speak about being a black woman. Why is that? I can tell you. I can tell you why. And see, this is something I learned being a old Negro down south. Ooh. This something I learned being an old Negro down yonder down south. I learned a little something down here. See, I be peeping you niggas up north. I fuck with you niggas up north. Queens, I fuck with y'all. Salute, Flip. Salute, Joe Budden. I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all heavy, Queens. But let's just keep it real. You niggas move funny out there. I learned this being old slave nigga down south. Yes, boss. Cause that's how you niggas see us. That's how you niggas see us down here. But see, we can get a better view. And what I notice about motherfuckers up north, what I notice about people like Nikki Minaj from that area, she doesn't consider herself black. Nikki Minaj does not consider herself black. Like many black people from that area. Like many black people from that area, Nikki Minaj does not consider herself a black person. Them niggas up there know what I'm talking about. Niggas is getting mad right now. Niggas is getting mad at Bread right now. You talking too much. Nikki Minaj, just like most people from that area, does not consider herself black. Let me tell you what I mean. When you look up Nicki Minaj's bio, or if you catch Nicki Minaj on the block, you catch her in the comfort of her home, you catch her around her family, you catch her around her husband, salute blood. Right? Right? She gonna tell you she's Trinidadian. Nicki Minaj is gonna tell you she's Trinidadian. She's not gonna say I'm black. You're gonna have to ask her, no, Nicki, what color are you? What color is your skin? She will still go around the block to say, yeah, my skin is brown, but I'm Trinidadian. She's not a black. She just told you. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. I challenge anybody from Queens, New York to hit my motherfucking line and prove to me that I'm lying. You niggas do not consider yourself black up there. And then when niggas like me try to speak on it, like I'm speaking on it now, you know what you niggas are saying now? Look at this slave. Look at that slave nigga, yo. Fuck is he talking about, yo? Right? 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 Cause soon as you get up there, all you niggas is my color and darker than me. But I'm not black. I'm Haitian. I'm not black. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not black. I'm Dominican. I'm not black. I'm Trinidadian. Nicki Minaj. Coon of the week. You niggas gonna get this work. What up, Lux? You niggas gonna get this work. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. There lies the problem. Nicki Minaj does not consider herself black. Are you still with us, Kay?
That's a problem. That's problematic.
Don't you have people from Jersey?
Yeah, they're black. Black people. And they're proud to be black. They're all black. No one from Trinidad and Tobago. No Haitians.
When you get up north, people will go out of their way to tell you where they're from instead of what they are. That's facts. I've seen and I've heard it with my own ears. So some about the Northeast that don't get it. I fucks with the Northeast heavy. I fucks with y'all. Pioneers. Trendsetters. But you niggas move funny out there. Alpo. Tekashi 6ix9ine, Donald Trump. You niggas move funny out there. But Bread Man knows. I'm outing you niggas. Y'all got to handle this. It's out on the table now. It's out on the table. Thanks to Nikki Minaj, the Coon of the Week. Maybe we can have this discussion now. Why is it people from her area up there, why you motherfuckers don't think y'all black? Why do y'all go out y'all way to tell niggas where you from instead of what you are? Because I know you niggas don't need me to tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. I know you don't need me to tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. Because when it comes to them laws, when it comes to them courts, when it comes to them peoples, you black, nigga. You black, nigga. I don't give a fuck about the Caribbeans. I don't give a fuck about Puerto Rico, Dominican, Colombia, all this bullshit. You black, nigga. Lay it down like the rest of them. So stop doing that shit, bro. Let's get off that dumb shit. Shame on you, Nicki Minaj. Go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner with Kanye. Nicki Minaj, you and Kanye. Nicki Minaj, you and Kanye. Go sit y'all cool ass in the corner together. Nicki Minaj, you and Kanye, go sit y'all coon ass in the corner together. Give us a break. Let's talk about it, NY. We need to hear from y'all. Moving on. The next topic that I want to cover, this one is going to be a little hard for me because I'm going to have to filter myself. And that's extremely hard for me to do, if y'all can't tell by now. But Breadman is going to try his best, okay? Because it's important that we help not hurt in this situation, okay? So what I'm speaking to is the Rodney Reed story, okay? The man is set to be sentenced to death on what day, okay?
November 20th, he's scheduled for execution.
He's scheduled for execution on November 20th. That is in how many days, Kay?
Okay, so we are at it's 10 days away, I'm guessing.
It's in about a week and a half.
Yeah.
It's in about a week and a half. He's set to be executed by the state of Texas.
Right.
Do you have some information pulled up on the story, Kay?
So right now there's just a petition going out for Governor Greg Abbott to stop the current scheduled execution. Reed was sentenced to death in 1998 after being convicted of the murder of a 19-year-old woman. This is out of Beaumont.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. It's a 19-year-old white woman, correct?
A 19-year-old white woman,
Okay.
Stacy Stites. The governor, of course, has yet to weigh in on it. The facts of the case are that Reed was apparently having a consensual sexual relationship, and that's why his DNA was, he was having an affair with Stites. However, she was married at the time to a man, Jimmy Fennell, who also was a police officer. And so he was a person of interest at the time. However, Reed was convicted of the murder. He has continuously pleaded his innocence. And in fact, there is evidence that, they really didn't do the right thing around forensics. And so there are people calling for pardons and paroles happening right now.
Now, I know a lot of you are, if you're listening, and definitely if you're watching, if you've been watching me for the past few episodes, I know you're probably pulling your hair out and going nuts wondering, why is Breadman so quiet? Or why is Breadman not saying anything? Why won't Breadman go in? I'm going to tell you why. Because we're talking about a black man's life, okay? Yes, I do have a lot to say about this, but none of that matters when you're talking about a black man's life. And this might throw everybody back for a loop, but I'm going to keep it funky. I'm not going to get into the specifics of this case, of this situation, because of the simple fact that it wouldn't matter to me if he was guilty or not. I still would not want this black man to be executed by the state of Texas or by anyone else. That's just my stance, and that's how I feel about the situation. So out of respect of that, I'm not going to get into the specifics. I'm not going to get into race, color. I'm not going to rag the police department. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that here on this podcast. What we are going to do is let everyone know that there is a petition out, that everyone should sign and support this petition, because we don't want a black man to be executed on November 20th. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Can I add that Beyonce, a Houstonian, put a post on her website saying, "Dear Governor Greg Abbott, please take a hard look at the substantial evidence in the Rodney Reed case that points to his innocence. Be honest, be fair, give him his life back." Several other celebrities are also finding that there's overwhelming new evidence, and they're just asking for his case to continue at the Supreme Court level. So we are in agreement that, he deserves justice to be served without this happening in the next 10 days. Are you with me?
I heard the name Greg Abbott, and I've just been biting my lips since.
Yeah.
So there's the information, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get on that petition, okay? Let's save Rodney Reed's life, okay? We don't need another black man being executed by the hands of the government, okay? We've had enough. We've had enough of those. Unjustly, might I add. Okay? Let's keep that in mind. So we do not need another black man, another black person executed on purpose or by mistake. How about we just give the killing of black people a break for a minute? Let niggas get hit by a car. Let niggas catch a heart attacks or fuck with this diabetes. Like give us a break. Let Rodney Reed live. Now on a lighter note, Kay, did you hear the story about the white man, right? This old ass white man who was on death row, okay? There's an old white man who was on death row, sentenced to be put to death. And he actually got sick, right? Had a medical emergency, and he actually lost his life, right? He lost his life at the hospital. He died. He legally and medically died at the hospital, and they brought him back to life. And when they brought him back to life, he put in an appeal. He put an appeal in with the courts saying that he should be freed because he served his life term.
Yes, I have heard that. It's actually Benjamin Scraber,
Shout out to Benji.
66. He was sentenced to life without parole for murder. However,
Oh,
he
well,
is
he was sentenced to one life sentence though, right? It was just one life sentence, right?
right.
Okay.
And so he's claiming, which was filed recently, that he had been resuscitated against his will, and that because he did have a brief death, that meant that he had served his life sentence, and that technically ended his time in prison.
I think Benji has a point. I think Benji has a point only for this reason, only for this simple reason. I've heard murderers and I've heard people get triple life, quadruple life. You understand? 99 plus, right? I've heard people get multiple life sentences. This is how their sentences have been read out as if, my nigga, we finna give you that time, and just in case we will make sure we don't miss shit. We want to make sure you do life, motherfucker. We gonna give you double life. So after that 99, we gonna give you another. Right? So I think it should work in reverse. Y'all gave the man one life sentence, not two. The nigga gave you one life sentence. Respect Benji's appeal. Shout out to Benji. Shout out to white boy Benji. You know, I wanted to save this next topic closer towards the end because I wanted to make sure I had enough time for it. I wanted to make sure I had enough time to cover this topic because this one is like many topics here on the Angry Black Man podcast with your favorite host, Brad Man. This topic is very near and dear to my heart. So what the story that I'm referring to is the mother out of Beaumont, Texas, that has went viral for coming up to the school and beating her son. Now, I wanted to play this footage on my podcast, but I did some research, and in order to make sure that we do bring you all the best, good quality original content, and there are no interruptions, we are not going to play that video, but we are going to pull up some audio, and so hopefully you guys can get some context. Can you go ahead and let that ride? Okay. Said I'm sorry. He's apologizing. So what we've just heard is a black mother come up to a school because, like many kids all over the nation, just like many of you watching this show, right, got into a little trouble at school, and the teacher had to call the parent. And what she decided to do was to come up to the school and basically terrorize this child. I'm not gonna say in front of in front of the class, in front of the school, terrorize them at the school. No, we're gonna stop right there. This young black mother, because the teacher called and said she was having issues, behavioral issues with the child, as we do with many children, she decided that her response was going to be to go up to the school and terrorize him, traumatize him. That was her response. Now, when I saw this, I had mixed feelings, but I'm going to be honest. The first feeling and the most overwhelming feeling was anger, was rage, was hurt, was disappointment, right? Because I realized that I was not only watching this young man be terrorized by his mother, right? I was also watching myself. That's right. I felt like I was watching myself. Now I know there are a lot of people, a lot of black people watching right now. And they're saying, this nigga Bread and lost his mind. I thought this was a real ass nigga. I thought Bread was one of us. I thought Bread Man was for the people. How is it that Bread Man does not understand the concept of raising a black boy? How does Bread Man not understand that whipping and beating a black boy is necessary? It's detrimental to ensure that this black boy is raised properly. Why isn't Bread Man getting that? Why does he not understand that? I do. I know, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cause I used to be just like you coon ass niggas. I used to be just like you coon ass niggas. Saying the same shit. Right? I used to see shit like that, and it would send a spark up my spine. I would feel proud at the sight of a young black boy, right, getting his ass whooped like that. I'm gonna keep it real. That shit used to feel good to me. I'm saying what a lot of you motherfuckers ain't gonna say right now. That shit gave me a sense of warmth, a sense of pride. When I would see little niggas, you know what I'm saying, getting ass whoopings, getting cussed out, getting slapped by their mama, getting disciplined, getting deboed by their daddy, getting punched in their chest, getting slapped across their head, getting popped on their mouth, getting told to sit the fuck down and shut up, getting told to know a child's place. That shit used to make me feel good, because I used to feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers doing the right thing. I was raised like that. Look at me. That's the way to do it. Straight coon shit. I used to be a coon too. Because I used to think that was necessary as well. I used to think that it was necessary to parent black boys and black girls with intimidation, with fear, with physicality. I used to be just like y'all. I used to be just like y'all. Then I woke the fuck up. And see what I'm gonna do? Because what I like to do, sometimes I take you niggas too far. Sometimes I take you niggas too far too quick. And y'all ain't ready for this ride. So we ain't finna go yet. We ain't finna go on that ride yet. Cause sometimes I take you niggas too fast. And y'all miss it. It go right over your head. So I'm gonna slow down while I got my assistant with me. Cause she can attest to some of this I'm about to speak on. Okay? So I'm gonna slow down, you understand? And bring it down a little bit so you motherfuckers don't miss it. Now, as I was saying, I used to be a coon just like you. I used to think that beating your child was necessary. I used to think that was an essential for black parenting. And then I met this woman right next to me who happens to have 2 black boys herself. Kay, do you mind if am I getting too personal?
No, this is good. This is necessary.
Then I met this young lady, this black woman right here next to me, who has 2 young black boys herself. What ages are they, Kay?
Almost 14 and 10.
14 and 10. Right?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be honest, Kay. Do you know that I would see you with your boys sometimes and I would cringe? I would actually become angry, almost jealous. You want me to tell you why?
Yeah.
Because I didn't sense or feel, right? I didn't sense or feel that you were parenting with fear. I didn't get that from you. When you told your kids to do something, right?
Yeah.
Right? I couldn't figure out if you was telling them or asking them. That shit used to piss me off. Right?
Yeah.
When you would instruct your kids to do things, I would visibly get upset because I felt like you were not parenting with fear.
Yeah. I
felt like I didn't know if you were asking them or telling them. And the more I watched you, the more I was able to see you around your boys, right? You would think I started to understand. No. I became even more frustrated because I saw things that I never saw before. I saw young black boys holding full-blown conversations with adults.
Yeah.
This blew my fucking mind. This also upset me. The youngest one, I think he was about 8 around this time, 7, 8. The audacity of you to sit here and look me in my eyes and speak out of place, to actually say what's on your mind. The audacity. That was my coon ass. I couldn't understand how I had never heard you raise your voice. I had never heard you speak to the kids, to your boys, out of anger, out of discontent. Never seen you with a belt. Never even heard you speak of a belt. Never seen you raise your hands. Never even seen you attempt to raise your hand. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. This is what really used to fuck me up. They're angels. These 2 young black boys are angels on heaven. I had no idea that this was even possible, especially with that kind of parenting. right?
Yeah.
They don't need nobody to tell them to get ready to go to bed, all that extra shit. They don't need nobody to get on them about their homework. I've witnessed all this over the years with my own eyes. Right? Right?
Yeah.
So it was when I saw these things that then it started to hit me. That the reason that I was upset, the reason that I was angry, it wasn't because of them. It wasn't because of UK. It was because I had to realize, all my life, all my childhood, right? That I had been fucked over. That I didn't have the proper tools that I needed to be successful as a child. That I was raised in a dysfunctional home. I had to acknowledge that I was physically, mentally, and verbally abused. I had to acknowledge this. A lot of you motherfuckers won't do the same thing. I had to acknowledge this. Because them boys didn't do nothing to me. See, here lies one of the problems. I had to acknowledge my anger and I had to acknowledge where it came from. Because her boys didn't do nothing to me. So why am I angry at them? Right? So instead of letting that feeling sit on me and fester, I had to do self-inventory. I had to figure out why and where these feelings were coming from. And I'll be goddamn. But a lot of you niggas won't do that. You see? And this is why this same circle repeats itself. This is why it's a lot of you niggas on the other end of the screen saying this nigga talking crazy. This is why this will continue. Because a lot of you niggas ain't gonna do what I did. Y'all don't want to acknowledge that. You don't want to acknowledge that your parents shortchanged you. You don't want to acknowledge that your parents abused you. You don't want to acknowledge that your parent dropped the ball. Which brings us to this story. Now I'm about to get in my bag. Now I'm about to get in my bag. Cause I'm about to tell you niggas the problem with this shit right here. I'm about to tell y'all the problem. Cause see, you know what they're saying, Kay? You know what they're saying right now?
Nah.
They're pointing to all the kids with the dreads in their head and the tight pants and this crazy generation, right? All these young shooters, right? The Tekashi 6ix9ines, this crazy generation, right? I'm finna dead that right now. Because this is what happens. This is what you all need to understand what happens. You see, it's cool if you're gonna beat my motherfucking ass. Case in point, this little 6, 7, 8-year-old boy. It's cool. You wanna come up here? You wanna traumatize me because I'm in here being what I am, a kid? If that's what you wanna do, that's fine. If you think that's the solution, okay, go ahead, mama. Go ahead. But see, here's the kicker. When you fast forward 6, 7 years, and I'm 14, and I'm 15, and I gotta get out here and find a way to get my own shoes, find a way to buy my own clothes. You still working at the same bum-ass Walmart. Matter of fact, you moving backwards. You ain't got no motherfucking job. Matter of fact, you got my motherfucking name on the light bill, Matter of fact, you done put this whole goddamn apartment in my motherfucking name. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, when they go down like that, now you created a monster. Because now that child is forced to realize that you ain't shit. You's a low-life motherfucker for running down on me all those fucking years and not providing me the tools to be successful. Now here it is, I got to go out here and fend for my motherfucking self. So how you think I'm about to start treating you? Oh, matter of fact, you might not be worried. You might not be worried, right? Because you've instilled that slave fear in me, right? So you're right. You're right. I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna do nothing to your mama. I'm gonna come home to the same fucked up household. You in here smoking cigarettes, talking shit with your friends, on the same nasty ass couch, this dirty ass motherfucking apartment with this dirty ass carpet. All we got is ramen noodles in the goddamn pantry. Fuck you mean, my nigga? I know what time it is. I know what time it is. So nah, mama, you're right. I ain't gonna do shit till you come too scared. I ain't gonna say shit. But when I leave this motherfucking house, you think anybody else gonna try me? You think any other motherfucking adult gonna tell me what to do? Like you tried to? Fuck no. Thus lies the problem. We cannot continue to parent like this. We cannot continue to do this. Because all of you motherfuckers, what I see a lot of you motherfuckers doing, because what I see a lot of you motherfuckers doing is endorsing this bullshit, right? Doing the same goddamn thing. But we're gonna fast forward 5, 6, 7, 8 years later, and you motherfuckers still gonna be in the same goddamn rat situation. How's that child supposed to look at you? How's that child supposed to look at any adult? And y'all walking around here talking down on them.
We can do better.
We have to do better.
The black community can definitely do better raising our children without violence, belts, whoopings, showing up to school, humiliation, threatening, terrorizing.
When you get down to the thick of it, it's straight buffoonery. When you get down to the bare bones of the shit, it's basic buffoonery. And I'm gonna tell you why. Let me ask you niggas. Let me ask you, Kay. I'm gonna ask you, Kay, because you're a pretty well-versed woman, right? So let me ask you. Where did the concept, where did the concept or the word whipping come from?
Yikes. So let's go there. It definitely originated from white slave masters showing their dominance and their ownership over black bodies. And it's a tradition that now has been instilled in the black community.
Let's slow it down because you know people get to hear you talk. You know you talk you talk very proper and shit. You know what I'm saying? You articulate yourself and you know you start to lose motherfuckers. Niggas start going to sleep like, oh, she sound like my fucking teacher and shit. So let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Let me just ask you this: where did the word whip originate? Where does that word come from?
Slavery. That's the only time we ever hear of it.
Okay, well, what is a whip?
So a whip is, an instrument, an object. So it could be a leather strap, a branch, a strong rope.
What is a whip used for?
It's used for Beating is used for beating.
Beating what?
Beating.
Cattle.
Oh, okay.
Cattle.
Cattle. Wow.
A whip is designed.
Oh, really?
A whip. You can pull it up in your phone.
Okay.
A whip is just make sure I'm not tripping. A whip is designed for cattle. It's designed to drive and direct cattle.
Wow.
And then it was adapted to being used on slaves.
Okay, yeah, cattle whips.
That's
Wow.
the only whip there is.
Wow.
It's the only whip there is.
Wow.
There's not a human whip.
Wow. Okay.
There's no such object called the whip that you use for humans.
Wow. It's
You fucking coons.
a cow whip.
You fucking coons.
Wow. Yes, that's what it says.
So the term whipping, you can't get around it. You can't fucking get around it.
Horses.
That's a
cows.
slave. That's a fucking slave. That is a slave term. That is straight from fucking slavery. So if you run around here talking about you about to give your black boy, your black kid a fucking whooping, then you a fucking coon. You a fucking coon. There's no other place in the world where whipping is a thing. Oh, what about Asia? No. They came, motherfuckers, in Asia. And then that's the government that does it. The government canes you in Asia.
But we'll do it to our own
In the
child.
Western Hemisphere, the United States is the only place where whipping is a thing. And black people are the only ones who do it these days.
Wow.
Have you ever seen? Isn't everything and anything is on the internet, right?
Right.
I should be able to tell you to find something, and you should be able to find it within at least a minute, right? I challenge you. I challenge you to find me a video. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. Start right now. I challenge you to find me a video of a white boy getting his ass whooped like that black boy. Find me one. Start right now.
You never
30
see
seconds.
it.
30 seconds. No. I want you to try to find it. I'll give you 30 seconds. Because you can find anything on the internet within 10 seconds. I'll give you 30 seconds. Find me a video of a white boy, a white child, getting his ass whooped just like that black boy. It don't fucking happen. White people don't whip their kids. Fuck I look like doing that slave shit to my kid. My kid ain't no fucking slave. My kid's not a nigger. Why would I hit my son or my child, my daughter, with a belt, with a whip? My kids are not niggers. My kids are not slaves. My kids are not descendants of slaves. White people don't whip their kids. Nah, a lot of you motherfuckers are saying, right, what niggas been riding on forever. They need their ass whooped. They shooting up the schools. Somebody saying that dumb shit right now. White people need to be whooping. They so fucking disrespectful. They don't say yes ma'am and no ma'am. They don't have no manners. And then they walk around shooting up the schools. That's what y'all standing on? Because to keep it funky, them little point 0.0000002% school shooters you talking about, that's a small price to pay when you got a whole fucking race.
Right.
When you got a whole fucking race, right? That's going to have a corporate job regardless. That's gonna have your job regardless and not even qualified. They're gonna be CEOs.
Yeah.
They're gonna be executives. They're gonna be managers. Right? While we remain the workers. I'm gonna let you niggas eat on that.
Ouch.
while we remain the workers. Sit down, black boy. Know your place. A child is to be seen, not heard, black boy. Know your place. Shut the fuck up and sit down. Didn't I tell you don't ask for shit? Didn't I tell you when we come in this store, don't ask me for nothing? Right? Do these terms sound familiar to anybody? Didn't I tell you don't ask me for nothing? Ain't that some shit? Who as a black child has not heard that you a lying motherfucker if you ain't never heard that? And I ask you, what type of shit is that to say to a black child? Didn't I tell you, don't ask me, the motherfucker who brought you in this world, don't ask me for nothing. Meanwhile, in White Lily Land, go ahead, Billy. Pick which one you want. Go ahead, Sebastian. Order your own food. No, Sebastian, it's okay. You don't have to get the kid's plate. Get what you want, honey. In White Lily Land, that's how I go down. So years later,
Right.
they show up to the job. I showed up on time, check. I had my suit on, check. I'm white, check. I'm good. But on the other side, right? I done beat all my motherfucking life for everything wrong. I done been told about everything wrong I'm doing. Right? Right? Constantly being told about how I talk, how to talk. Don't say this, don't do that. Right? So when I show up to the job, nigga, I'm qualified. I'm the smartest motherfucker in the room. This I'm perfect for this job. But still and yet, somehow, I come up there and I leave in a constant state of anxiety. Because I don't feel like I'm gonna get the job. They're gonna find something wrong with me. They're gonna find something on my background. Do you think these white people give a fuck about a background when they go in for a job, Kay?
Not at all. Not for a second.
See, a lot of you motherfuckers are showing up to the job, thinking you missing opportunities, thinking motherfuckers is passing over you, right? Because of the color of your skin. Right? When it's really the ideology of your fucking mental. Let me say that shit again in case that shit went over some of you motherfuckers' head. A lot of you motherfuckers is showing up to these jobs, getting passed over. And you blaming it on the color of your skin. When if you fucking set back and observe shit like this, you understand? If you one of the motherfuckers that's out there talking about this is what you need to raise a black child, she didn't do nothing wrong, then you ain't getting passed over because your motherfucking skin. You're not getting passed over because of the color of your skin. You're getting passed over because the ideology of your fucking mental. That shit happened in Beaumont, Texas. Need I say no more? Need I say more? Shout out to Bun B. Need I say more? My people from out there. But we know what time it is. Beaumont, Port Arthur, Texas. So it doesn't surprise me when I see her showing up like this, traumatizing a fucking kid like that. That doesn't surprise me. But when you running through the motherfucking house, right? About to put a goddamn foothold in your ass, right? When you're running through the neighborhood, when you run through the city, terrorizing motherfuckers, you have yourself to thank for that. Thank you, whatever your name is. Matter of fact, we want to get our name. Come on, internet. We need y'all to help us out. We want to report correctly for whatever reason. Maybe it's because of the little boy or whatever, but we need to know her name. We want to put her on blast. So we need the internet to go to work on this one. Y'all find out, hit me in the comments. You understand? Hit me on my email. Hit me on my Instagram. Bread Daily 832. You heard it here on the Angry Black Man Podcast, episode 5. I want to thank all my viewers, all my subscribers, all my supporters. We are working diligently to bring you great, original content. So until the next time, so until the next time, you know the damn deal. If you don't know the damn deal, ask Bread Man, what's the damn deal? Holla.